Still.
Okay.
Still.
Joints go crazy, y'all.
Still.
Not the Travises.
Still.
Self-expressions? What you trying to let us know, Khaled?
Still.
Nah, he really flexing on us with the awake joints and the undefeateds.
Still.
Bruh, this dude is a fool, bruh.
Still.
People ain't gonna like this one,
Still.
man. How y'all feeling? So we got early pairs beginning to hit the streets. One of this year's most highly anticipated releases, Jordan Brand. They had to dig deep in the vault in order to make this one happen. And can we go ahead and call this one like the hottest release from Jordan Brand of the summer? Of course, we're talking the highly anticipated Jordan 4 Undefeated, which, as I mentioned, early pairs, they're beginning to hit the streets. Previously, I kind of touched on the history and what makes this sneaker so hot, but today, we got an important update. Rumors, they're going crazy as far as this upcoming drop right here. So Stash, he got his pair early, right on schedule. And as far as the legendary graffiti artist, he's probably most known here in the sneaker world for the Stash Air Force Ones, as well as the Air Max 95s. Two iconic past Nike releases, which we actually saw make a return late last year. On top of Stash, you got Easy Autobor, which his name may not be as familiar, but as the dude behind the brand Infinite Archives, come 2026, I feel like he's definitely going to be making a lot more noise here in the sneaker world, as they are scheduled to have two Infinite Archive Jordan collabs set to release coming up later this fall, which them joints are going absolutely crazy. Some of the pairs which are on the top of my hit list for Jordan releases this year. And then of course you got Lil Yachty, which we touched on him previously, getting his pair early ahead of the drop date. Everybody knows Lil Yachty, an artist which I feel like you're either gonna love or hate, which kind of draws the same kind of comparison to his recently released Air Force Ones, the Lucky Green joints, the sneaker which I feel like you're either gonna love or hate. Personally, I love them. Now, as far as the big update concerning these undefeated fours, which based off these new images right here, like, these go absolutely crazy right here. I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to these early shoes, sometimes we don't know if the images are real or fake or not, but this is just a great reference point altogether. And as you guys see, you gotta swap them out for the orange laces to really bring them joints all together. Now, apparently, there's a friends and family pair which will mimic the original release with the Jumpman on the back versus the general release, which is supposed to feature the Nike Air on the back. And I kind of touched on this previously, but for the most part, you guys already know most people would prefer to have that Nike Air on the back. Personally though, I would like to do Jumpman, but hey, I ain't complaining. Nike, Jumpman, I could care less. I feel like this color scheme, which is based off the M1 flight jacket, goes absolutely crazy. Removable patch and everything. Just an iconic Jordan Brand release. Now, as far as the big update, remember, we got rumors heating up, going crazy for this drop right here, which if you guys missed it, it does say stock level is over 6 figures, meaning we could see more than 100,000 pairs of these joints touching the streets coming up very soon, as we have August 2nd for the rumored release date, $230 for this iconic Jordan Brand collaboration. So if numbers are supposed to be as big as people are reporting, do you guys feel like we could have a case like, let's say, something like the White Cement 4s, where Nike just made so many pairs of these, they flood the streets, that they were an easy cop and they're obtainable for everybody? One can only hope, you know, with all of the hype and everything surrounding a undefeated Jordan 4 collaboration. Do you guys feel like this sneaker has mass appeal to be able to move over 100,000 units? We'll have to wait on that, as it looks like this drop is right around the corner. As far as the August 2nd date, my guess is we could probably see an early drop via Undefeated and potentially a Sneakers app drop at a later date. But again, that's just kind of speculation. We'll have to kind of wait to get more updates. But as far as these rumored stock numbers, I think this is amazing news. And really, when you talk about it, the Jordan 4, one of the most popular models, when you talk about the legacy of the undefeated 4s, I think this one, even though the numbers are high like that, these still may be tough to get your hands on. You also got to factor in the resellers and scalpers who might be trying to hoard up a whole bunch of these pairs, knowing the potential resale value that an iconic shoe like this can hold. So I did come across this one on Twitter, which salute to this dude right here, Air Max Trend. He put, if rumors of hundreds of thousands of undefeated 4s are true, does that affect how much you want them? He said, me, nah, there could be 10 million pairs and I still want them. So I thought this would be a kind of a good gauge to see what at least Sneaker Twitter was talking about when you speak on the high stock rumor for these undefeated fours. This dude put, not even a little bit bigger thing is I want the Nike Air heel tab. Agree. Somebody put, I usually don't wear my pickups till they're no longer on people's feet outside, so it doesn't matter to me. That's a good one, man. How many of y'all, out here hold off on your Jordan retros? You don't unbox them, let them touch ground until like 6 months to a year after the drop. That way, once everybody's pairs are looking dusty, yours are looking fresh. That's definitely a dope way to do it, one that a lot of OG collectors do since they got so many pairs stocked up. This dude, JD, put, I need them no matter how many they make. Facts. Darius put, they could give one pair to everyone on earth. I still need a second pair. Facts. DZ1 put, why shouldn't I? Or why should it if you want them? You want them, true. So it seems like for the most part, when you talk about sneakerheads, they're hyped for this drop. The energy is definitely high when you talk about this release, one of the most highly anticipated drops of the year. And just to break it down even further, I think we can all stamp this one as the hottest Nike or Jordan brand release for the summer of 2025, although they are dropping like top of August, but we're still gonna classify them joints as summer. So highly anticipated drop. I know many people are excited about this one to return. And then of course, you got the Jordan brand Final Boss, the one and only Khaled, everybody's favorite Jordan brand ambassador. He got his pair. I know this one's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, but I ain't mad at him, bro. Like, he is signed to Jordan brand at the end of the day. And not only is he flexing hype exclusive pairs, but he also got some general release pairs, some that you could grab right now. You know what I mean? You don't have to really break the bank for it. So can you really be mad at somebody that loves Jordans like that? I mean, I ain't, but he can be a little annoying at times or whatever. So he's flexing them. I ain't gonna lie, I need them Awake 5s the most, but them Jordan 4s, undefeateds, they go crazy. So let me know if you guys are excited. Well, I know you guys are hyped for this drop, so drop your feedback down below, JATV. I appreciate y'all if you guys made it through the end. Let me know by dropping a salute down below. Also, help support the channel by hitting that thumbs up button. So I'll catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out, y'all. Love.